Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. The Urbano Caldera is located slap bang in the middle of a residential district here in Villa Belmiro. It is certainly a venue which has a lovely, homely feel to it. Belgium have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Pape Sarr, is someone who's often been compared to some of the past greats, Peter, and it's quite easy to see why. The Senegalese has a real physical edge to his game, and he's a box-to-box player whose main strength are those late surging runs into the final third. Not a bad trick to have up your sleeve.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne. Well, he's got to be disappointed with that. Koulibaly. Sarr. Moved on forwards. Now it's Jackson. Teat. And they've got a throw. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Ndiaye. Onana gets a foot in here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Jacobs. Jacobs with the cross. And the keeper has it. Sarr. Doku. Teat. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Castagna hurtling down that right flank. Luca Bacchio providing an outlet on that flank. There are a few waiting for it. Idrissa Gueye, aim forwards. Tielemans. Diatta. Idrissa Gueye. De Bruyne. Diatta. And it's played forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. Doku. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. And it's De Bruyne. Luka Bacchio. Shot, surely! Koulibaly forwards and with intent. Jacobs. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Tielemans. Onana. And here's Openda. Openda played out towards the right wing. Luka Bacchio in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And here's Jackson. And it's Jacobs. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Luka Bacchio looking to get on the end of this. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Sarr. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with...
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
NDI really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Doku. De Kalpa. Doku. Doku takes a look up. Doku. Jacobs is there, and he can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. De Bruyne. Idrissa Gueye. Senegal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Luka Bacchio. Caresses it through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Time to deliver. No way through. Tielemans!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Doku. And it's De Keita. Doku. Oh, that's nice. And here's Luka Bacchio. Luka Bacchio! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Bruyne goes short. Castagna. That's very neat. Chance! Keeper has taken decisive action. Gets good distance on it. Jackson, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Idrissa Gueye. Now it's Dia. And it's Gueye. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Tielemans. Doku. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Ndiaye. Clipped into space. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Played towards the other side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dia. Diaz cross. Tries to get it clear. Doku. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Now it's Doku. Luca Bacchio. And here's Openda. Openda proves just a little bit too strong. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Diatta. And it's Diatta. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye shifted upfield. Looking for a decent ball in. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Doku chasing after it. Ball is over the line. Ndiaye. Jacobs chooses to go cross-field. Diatta. Tielemans. Does really well to win the ball there. Danger averted for now. Ndiaye picks it up out wide. And he's there to get it away. Sarr. Played out to the right. Diatta. Cross to the back post. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's gone for a throw-in. Castagna. Tielemans. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. And it's Castagna. Oh, that's neat. And here's Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. And here's Openda. Openda! And that has been cleared. Now it's Tielemans. And a shot! Looking to break at pace. Searching passes played there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Sarr. Ndiaye. Oh, delicate chip through.
Jacobs, oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Tielemans played over towards the opposite flank. De Kalpa. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Lovely bit of skill. Doku puts them all in. Luca Bacchio. Onana. De Bruyne. Onana. De Bruyne. And here's Doku. Onana. De Bruyne. And here's Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. The cross. Jacobs attempts a clearance. Aim forwards. Diatta. Now it's Dia. And it's Sarr. Dia tries to dink it through. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Diatta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Luca Bacchio, now he's off and running. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Jackson. De Bruyne. Openda. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Luca Bacchio! That is a terrific save from Mendy! De Bruyne with the short one. And Ndiaye was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Openda. And it's De Kuiper. He's in plenty of space here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Belgium really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Belgium, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Belgium have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
De Kuiper. Teat. Onana. And it's played forward. Jacobs. Idrissa Gueye. Crunching tackle. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Tielemans. De Bruyne forwards and with intent. And here's Doku. And here's Openda. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio! And that certainly packed a punch. Defending of the desperate variety. Doku. That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that could set him on his way. He's away! Oh, decent chance! He has done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Diatta. And it's Diatta. Now it's Ndiaye. Ndiaye tries a shot! He can get that clear. Sarr. Moved on forwards.
Diatta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Jackson. Tielemans. Looks to the other side. Sarr. Oh, some tackle that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A chance to play it in. Well, that was very necessary. Now it's Doku. In it comes. That's going to go a long way. And it's to Kepa. And here's Doku. Tielemans. Tielemans. And here's Lukebakio. He came in hard, very hard. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Is there, and he can get that clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great run on the overlap here. That's good play. Can he deliver? Sarr! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Senegal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Doku. And it's to Kepa. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Diatta.
Senegal look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Senegal, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. That has been knocked clear. And it's Sarr. Diatta gets a cross in. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. And here's Openda. Idrissa Gueye, Openda is fouled. That's disappointing. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Diatta. Now it's Dia. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Castagna getting this one clear. Castagna. Now it's Openda. Luca Bacchio. And it's Castagna. And it's hoisted clear. Jackson. And now the breakaway. Now it's Jackson. Jackson shifted up. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Senegal find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He is just caressing the ball. And here's De Bruyne. Doku. And here's De Bruyne. And the shot's on here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the counter is on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he welcomes it in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Here's Openda. Koulibaly. Sarr. Diatta, gently done. Castagna. Moved on forwards. Can he latch on to this? Great defending, strong and determined.
Cleared without complication.
And here's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio puts a cross in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Tielemans. Onana.
Played into space out wide.
Has found him in acres of space. And a chance! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Luca Bacchio chasing after it. Ndiaye. Now it's Dia. Doku.
De Bruyne.
Tielemans. Aim forwards. Koulibaly. And he goes cross-field. Sarr. Oh, they could be caught out here. Diatta looking to add to his goal. Now it's Dia. And he's managed to get free. Clears it away. Tielemans forwards and with intent. Doku. And here's Openda. Doku.
De Bruyne.
Climbs up big! Just needed better contact. Play for a throw. Tielemans spread out to the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Doku picks it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Tielemans. And it's going to be another one. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. tries to get it clear. And here's Openda. And it's Tielemans. Tielemans spreads it out wide. Belgium making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Mechelen, that's really well manoeuvred. Fofana. Played into space out wide. Fofana. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away.
De Bruyne.
And it's to Kepa. Oh, he's found support out wide. Onana.
De Bruyne.
Onana. De Kepa. Fofana. Castagna. Lovely feet. Aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. And it's Diatta. Tielemans. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Jacobs. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There's the header! Oh, he got himself into a great position. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Teat. There will be 4 extra minutes. Diatta forwards and with intent. Tielemans.
overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Little doubt, that is a foul. Idrissa Gueye. That's a fabulous ball. Tielemans. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Belgium perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
Ladies and gentlemen,